What's up, everybody? This is Chase, and welcome back to the Wellness Center podcast. As you might tell, it's been a little bit of time since I've posted a video, and that's honestly just because I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've been focusing on some other things in the business to help bring it up, and I'm back. And I have better backdrops, better lighting, better film equipment, and of course, the Wellness Center merchandise. You can get it on our website, www.thewellnesscenter.life. If you haven't already, make sure also to subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and follow, so you can get updated on all of the most current red light therapy studies, because that's what we focus on here. So I want to get right back into it. I don't even want to pretend like we've missed a beat. I'm going to share my screen, and today we are talking about obesity. So again, just so those who don't know, we cover three main things here on the channel. What is obesity? What has red light therapy done to help with it? And what are some at-home remedies to do in conjunctive or in conjunction with red light therapy? So let's get right into it. So I'm on mayoclinic.org, and Mayo Clinic says obesity is a complex disease involving having too much body fat. Obesity isn't just a cosmetic concern, it's a medical problem that increases the risk of the many other diseases and health problems. These can include heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, liver disease, sleep apnea, and certain cancers. There are many reasons why some people have trouble losing weight. Often, obesity results from the inherited physiological and environmental factors combined with diet, physical activity, and exercise choices. Okay, so now I am on the Springer link, which is a very common place where red light therapy studies are published. And the title of this peer-reviewed scientific published study was the long-term effects of photobiomodulation, which is the new fancy term for red light therapy, on blood pressure in obese rats induced by a high-fat diet. It was published on the 2nd of January, 2024, so this year. Now, all I'm going to do is read the abstract for you, and I try and make it as simple as possible. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to comment or shoot me an email privately, and I can get back to you. The main cardiovascular disease risk associated with obesity is hypertension. The therapeutic use of photobiomodulation therapy, red light therapy, is suggested for the treatment of wound healing, osteoarthritis, and arterial disease. However, few studies have measured how red lasers at the 660 nanometer wavelength acts over hypertension. And any of those studies used experimental obesity model. The aim of this study is to attempt to evaluate the long-term effect of photobiomodulation on systolic blood pressure in an animal model of obesity induced by a high-fat diet. Our results indicated that photobiomodulation carried out 3 days a week, which is what we claim, 3 days a week minimum for the minimum of 2 weeks. We prefer a month though, was able to prevent the increase in blood pressure induced by a high-fat diet. It restored nitric oxide levels. It decreased how do you say that? Lipoperoxidization, the big word there, and improved the endothelial function. Our results indicate that photobiomodulation prevents the elevation of blood pressure in an obese animal model by a mechanism that involves improvement of endothelial function through an antioxidant effect. So a detoxing effect, and it's really good for you. Now, I am on verywellhealth.com, and it talks about a couple of things that you can do to help with your obesity as you're doing red light therapy here at the Wellness Center. So the first, diet, right? Obesity is caused by too many calories being intake for what's being burned. So diet. Obesity can be prevented by following basic principles of healthy eating. Choose to eat 5 times a day, right? 5 to 7 servings of whole fruits and vegetables. They contain a lot of antioxidants and detoxifying style vitamins and minerals inside of vegetables and fruits. Avoid processed foods. Now, I heard once in a podcast, I think this is really valuable information. If you look at the ingredient list on something in the grocery store and you can't go get everything on the ingredient list in that same grocery store, go home and eat it, it's not worth bringing home and eating. So even though I'm an Oreo junkie, I don't eat them anymore because I can't make them at home with the ingredients on the Oreo list. Not to say Oreos are bad. I'm not trashing them by any means. I don't want to get sued by Oreo. Avoid processed foods. Reduce sugar consumption, so focus on eating a higher protein, higher healthy, fruits and vegetables, a diet. Limit artificial sweeteners. Skip saturated fats. Sip wisely. Cook at home. Try a plant-based diet. You can exercise. There are a lot of different exercises. Relaxing helps decrease stress levels and can help decrease carb cravings, trying to get your fix. Also, sleep. Sleep is very, very important. Um, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommends 7 or more hours of sleep for adults 18 years or over, and even more sleep for younger people. Studies have linked later bedtimes to weight gain over time. One study of nearly 3,500 adolescents who were followed between 1994 and 2009 found that a larger average bedtime during the work week in hours from adolescence to adulthood was associated with an increase in the body mass index over time. So there we have it, guys. Obesity, red light therapy can help with it. It is a part of the process. Again, it is not going to zap the fat off you. However, it is going to help decrease your stress levels. It's going to decrease your blood pressure levels if you have a high blood pressure. And overall, it's going to give you more energy so you can think better, do better, act better, behave better, and hopefully combat obesity. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.